If currently you are struggling with your financial stability, then this reading is for you. Let's find out how you will get this financial stability. Okay. The Empress. Okay, let's take some more cards. Okay. So we have King of Wands, Ace of Cups, Page of Cups. We have the Sun in reverse. The message I'm getting is that for very long you have been waiting for financial abundance. Okay, it feels like there is a divine timing for you. Okay, and it's not happening anytime soon. You are always put in a waiting mode. Okay, now you are coming as the as the road of an Empress. Okay, the pathway of your life is of the Empress. Okay, this is a Jupiter energy, it's a growth energy, and it's an abundance energy. But at the same time, this journey is not easy. Okay, this is the journey of it's like you have to grow in all fronts. Okay, it's not like you just have to be proactive in your career and that's it. No, with the Empress, okay, it's like you need to balance yourself emotionally, mentally, financially, the way you are, your confidence, your confidence. Okay, the way you show up, the way you dress up, everything matters. Okay, even like your productivity, what you do every day, what goals you set every day. Okay, everything matters. Okay, and all of this plays a big role in your career. The Empress also talks about that this journey is going to take some time. Okay, because usually the Empress is somebody who gives birth to something new. It's a creativity card, it's a creation card, but at the same time, birth is a slow process. It doesn't happen overnight. Okay, it's not like you create an idea, you plant an idea, and that's it, the fruition happens. No, it takes some time. So that is your journey. That's the reason that everything is stuck. Actually, it's not stuck, it's very slow moving, but it's a kind of movement with more purpose. Okay, now currently what's happening is we have the Sun in reverse. Okay, currently you are in a kind of state where you are not really having a joy in your life. Okay, or some sort of joy is missing in your life right now. Okay, you are waiting for a divine time and you don't know when it's going to come. Okay, you are like stuck somewhere there. For some people, I'm getting a message like you don't know everything. Okay, whatever you know, it's like you need to wait for very long to know everything, to get all the information, and that's a bit tedious work. Okay, somewhere you are very emotionally involved. Okay, and you might be going through some office politics or anything like this. Okay, if you are going to office, okay, this is a general reading, many people are watching this, so I'm getting a download like this, that you're going through some office politics, things are getting hard for you. Okay, and you are emotionally getting involved. Okay, this is something happening here. Okay, you want to be charismatic, but at the same time you are getting stuck in your own thoughts. Okay, something you want to be confident, but deep inside that, in the inner layer, you are stuck, binded by your own self. Okay, so that is creating a problem, because for the Empress, you need to be the Empress who's an all-rounder. So the reason I'm talking about all these things, like whatever things are happening, that I'm bringing all these things, is because your journey is of the Empress, where everything matters. Okay, if you don't heal, it matters. If you're keeping something stuck within you, it matters that you need to heal those things. Okay, because that is stopping your progress, because this progress is not something that is just like being productive, hard work and smart work and just all these things. This is a very special journey where on all fronts you need to progress, you need to come up. Okay, so that is the journey, and that's what you will become by the end. Okay, once you have achieved your goal. Okay, this is the journey for you. Now, very interestingly, we have the King of Wands and the Queen of Wands as well. Okay, for some people you might be married or you might be searching for marriage. From the cards that I'm seeing here, okay, something like a passionate action taking is a bit missing right now. Okay, a passionate action taking. Okay, in your journey you are not very active. Okay, you have spent a lot of time being passive. Okay, uh, and that's somewhere you miss a lot of opportunities because of that. Okay, some opportunities come to you, but you need to be more active, more playful, more explorative, okay, in your things, in your journey. Okay, somewhere that is missing, you require this trait. Okay, a little bit of more activeness, a little bit of more like energetic charge that you need to take. You need to be a bit more aggressive. Okay, be open to new opportunities, something new. If it comes, take some time to analyze, but if you know that this is good, this is an opportunity, just take it. When we don't love ourselves, when we don't give ourselves this cup of love, okay, so we tend to sabotage ourselves. Okay, so you need to be somebody who actively takes charge every day. Keep accomplishing goals every day. Okay, keep walking steps, small steps every day, and they will compound for you. They will give you that what you require, what is necessary for you. But don't give up, be active. Okay, be on your feet right now. Okay, and come out from any sort of like emotional, like whatever, like you are emotionally stuck somewhere, come out of it. Now, one thing very important is when the sun comes in reverse. Okay, for me as a tarot reader, okay, as a person who reads my own cards, for me this card talks about you are too much stuck in the material point of view of life, of money. Okay, the way you view money is too much materialistic. Okay, you are not yet aligned with dharma. Okay, the way to view things in the dharmic point of view, that is somewhere stopping your growth. Okay, where you need to be the empress, who's also, we have the 3 number. You might be Mulang 3, Bhagyang 3, or you might have some Jupiter role in your life, okay, which is stopping your growth. So you need these 2 cards tell me that thing, that the Jupiter, the growth, that your money is stuck because dharma is somewhere missing. Where dharma is missing, there joy is also missing. Okay, if you go into the philosophy of the dharma of a human form of life, you will realize it goes towards the blissfulness. So when we are not dharmic, this very same card, which is the best card of the tarot deck, okay, is actually what is bothering you so much. It's keeping you stagnant, it's stopping your growth, it's taking away all the joy from your life. Okay, it indicates that. Okay, so somewhere you need to learn about what is the dharma of a human form of life. Okay, this card tells me that this is stopping your growth. Okay, where you should be the empress, where you can be the empress, you have all the qualities of that journey. Okay, because you are stuck in the materialism. Okay, you're completely in the material aspect, so that is stopping your growth. Okay, that is stopping your joy, that is stopping everything financially for you. Okay, so until you understand what is the dharma of a human being, this is the kind of indication that it will be like this. Okay, where you will struggle. So the karma for you is that you need to learn that you need to come out from the material mindset, you need to come out from this kind of state of consciousness, and you have to go into the actual state of consciousness. Okay, this is a karma for you. Okay, and then you will grow into the empress. Okay, very easily, very effortlessly, because we have the number 3 with the empress. So Jupiter's blessings will shower through, and that will happen over time. Okay, it's not going to happen overnight. Okay, it is an effort you need to make, but it's a necessary effort that you need to make. And why I'm saying all this is because we had the judgment card at the back. Okay, and we had the 2 of swords as well. Okay, this is something that you are not knowing, and you are not knowing why your finances are stuck, and for a very long time it is stuck. Okay, because this is a karmic lesson for you. Okay, that there are a lot of people in this world who don't have to be the empress. They just make money. But for you have a karmic lesson here, that you are given all the qualities, okay, to kind of be that, to have that qualities, to be that, all-rounder personality. But until you learn the dharma of a human form of life, it's not happening. This is a judgment for you, that is happening right now, that until you understand the dharma of a human form of life, your finances are going to be like, it's going to keep you stuck. So instead of feeling bad and trying to like, you are kind of battling, okay, you are kind of battling with everyone, with your life, with, you're like kind of like in a like kind of negative sad mindset, okay. So instead of that, you can start cultivating the idea of dharma, okay. You can find that from Krishna consciousness and all this stuff. There are many philosophies. That Krishna consciousness is the topmost philosophy that talks about dharma of the human form of life. So you can easily sail through this once you understand this. See, when things are stuck at the, you can say like, at the root cause, okay, at the root, at the foundation, things are not in the right state. So there is no point in self-love. There is no point in like, fixing the superficial layer. So we need to adjust at the bottom itself, the very root cause where things are going wrong, okay. So that's the reason that you need to do this. Of course, work on your self-love. If you have childhood trauma, work on your childhood trauma, okay, where you did not get love, start giving yourself the love, be proactive and all these things. But that cannot replace the state of consciousness. That is a karmic lesson for you, that you need to improve your consciousness level. You need to go to the soul understanding of life, okay, rather than the superficial layer. Until that, you don't know why your finances are stuck, your life is stuck. That is a karmic lesson. That's a reason for you. Other than this, let's see how you can, go about this with your finances. Okay, self-discipline. We have the 41-5 number, okay, card. Take a proper guidance. You need to hear more carefully. If you feel like this is not my reading, you're kind of denying it, this is exactly a reading, okay. This is what the card is saying right here, okay. So self-discipline, okay, instead of changing again and again, okay, making changes very fast, take one thing and be disciplined with it and move forward, okay. This is one of the reasons your finances are stuck, okay. You are not focusing on one thing, you keep on changing, and that's a problem. So self-discipline is going to help you a lot, okay. This is a kind of thing that is prominent for you, okay. You are divinely guided, you are divinely protected. Please do japa, okay. And see, look at these two cards, okay. See, we have the pride here, okay. This is very, very important for what I was talking about, okay. If you take a screenshot and flip this, okay, this is the surrender card and this is 108. Yes, you are divinely protected, okay. Now what this is exactly saying, okay, and we have the pride here. What is this saying, okay? And if you see, this is number 19 and this is 91, okay. This card here is, this card is number 19 and this is 91. So what this is saying exactly, this is the confirmation of what I said, because 108 talks about the japa, okay. We chant the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra 108 times on a chanting beads, okay. And you are divinely protected. So the way you need to go about it is surrender, and you need to take up a more spiritual concept in your life. You need to improve the spiritual concept in your life, and you need to reduce the pride that is causing problems, okay. It is putting you in the consciousness which is a materialistic dark consciousness, which is not going to help you for your finance. And see, we don't just have the pride card, okay. We also had the abundance behind that, okay. See, creativity, we have the number 3 card again, okay. Here it's written creativity and this is number 3, okay. So what this is saying exactly, abundance, okay. So what is stopping your abundance? It is the pride in your case, okay. The material consciousness, okay, holding that very strongly. You have that level inside you where you are holding it very strongly and you need to release that, okay. This is a karmic lesson for you. This is not, I'm not creating this karmic lesson for you, okay. This is, you will find this in your chart, okay, that you need to reduce this. And once you reduce this, everything will flow effortlessly, okay. You will go in a surrender mode, okay. You will go in a surrender mode and that will flow things very fast for you, okay. That's a kind of thing, okay. See, I was talking about this divine time. We have the teaching and learning, okay. Parenting. Your life is teaching you that you need to wait for the divine time, okay. In the meantime, you need to go through all this guidance, whatever I've given you. Okay, teaching and learning is talking about this is something that you're not comfortable with, but in this discomfort, if you will do these things, it will be great for you. Okay, because this is a karmic lesson that you need to learn in this life right now. Okay, and we have the parenting. Okay, the your karma is your parent right now. Okay, where you are learning these things. Okay, so have some compassion. Okay, we have the 99. So with compassion, if you are more compassionate, things will flow better for you in your favor. The more you will get angry, stubborn and irritated and all these things, the journey becomes more difficult for you. Okay, so this is kind of like an advice. The universe is parenting you right now, your karma is parenting you right now with this guidance. This reading might be a bit difficult to hear, but this is exactly what you require to hear. Okay, and the faster you will accept this, the faster you will go with this, go with the flow with this. Okay, the faster you'll go in surrender mode, the better things will flow for you. This is the message for you. Let's see what is stopping you from going into this. Recovery. Okay, mysticism. Okay, see, with the mysticism card, okay, I'm getting something like, okay, see, I can also see the complacency here. See, moreover, with the mysticism card, there's a fear of how these things will go for you. Okay, you are afraid, okay, that if I do this, if I take a spiritual path, how will my life be? Will it really work? Is this really, something that will help me? Okay, you are afraid. You are underconfident. Okay, somewhere like this. You are fearful of how this is gonna go. Okay, recovery. Okay, you are not healed right now. Okay, somewhere your heart chakra is also blocked. Okay, you need to do heart chakra, like healings. Okay, and you need to recover. You need to heal yourself. Your crown chakra also is disbalanced, so it is creating a lot of overthinking. That's why you are afraid, you are fearful how it will go, how will things look into the future. If you take a spiritual path, will it really work? There's a lot of things unknown in this journey that is scaring you. So what is stopping you is that you are not recovered from how things go in life. Okay, you need to focus on recovery, you need to focus on healing yourself. Let's see lastly, if you will follow this advice, then what will happen. Okay, let's see if you will follow this advice. So what is the outcome? Justice. Okay, the Tower. Okay, see, now the Justice card is telling me that, okay, as much as you follow the advice, okay, justice will start flowing in your life. Things will start to balance in your life. Okay, and all the things, okay, it might be like a sudden event, like all the things that are not serving you will fall apart. Okay, things, you will have a breakthrough. Moreover, you will have a breakthrough in your life. Suddenly things will start, like you will emerge as a different version of you. Okay, and this is like a justice, okay, that you are going to have in your life. Okay, that's the outcome that is going to be there. Okay, the Star. Okay, you will also have some recognition. Okay, you will also emerge as a star personality in your life. But the Star card also tells me that this is not going to be an easy journey. Okay, for you, this is not an easy journey for you. It will come, the star shines brightly in the night when it's dying. Okay, so this is the energy of the Star card, like I always say. So it will come with a lot of responsibilities. Like I said, self-discipline. Okay, self-discipline and the Star, these two cards are telling me the same thing. Okay, that there will be a lot of responsibilities you need to take. You need to discipline yourself. Saturn is playing a role in your life. Okay, see, yeah, so you need to release the things that are not serving you anymore, and stick to one thing, focus on one thing, and keep working hard in that direction that is recommended for you on the superficial layer. And the Star card also talks about healing, and the Star card also is a spiritual. The Star card is like, you need to heal yourself in the pressure. Okay, that is a difficult journey, but it will make you a star personality. Who's a star personality? Somebody who is shining brightly amongst everyone. Okay, so that is the journey that you need to take, and it will cost you a lot. Okay, but it is necessary. It will cost you so much effort, okay? But if you will do this, if you will become this, okay, the journey, if you will take this journey of the Empress, okay, so you will land up as different from others, and that is your destiny. Okay, you might be Mulang 8, you might be 17 date of birth, okay, you might have Saturn playing a prominent role in your birth chart. So these are the tendencies where there's long-term growth, and you need to keep patience, you need to be an all-rounder, you need to push yourself in all directions, you have to take the pressure and do the things with patience. But when you accomplish the goals by the end, after the period it takes from you, okay, you will shine brighter in your life. Okay, yes, you will be unique and different from others, you know, you will stand out very brightly, but it's the more important thing is you will overcome the past version of you who was stuck. Okay, let's take one more card for the outcome. Let's take one more understanding. We have the Justice, so we know justice is coming in your life once you complete this. But see, we have the Star card again, okay, and we have the Sun. So the Sun that was coming in reverse is now, when you finish all this, is going to be upright. Okay, so that's the way this is gonna work. But for that, you need to put the efforts on yourself, and that will reward you, because we have the Justice card coming here. Okay, so it will give you the justice. All the efforts you will put in your spiritual journey, you will uplift your spiritual journey, and when you will uplift yourself spiritually, you will put all these efforts and you will do all these things. By the end, you will have the recognition, you will have the joy, and you will get all the justice in your life. The amount of efforts you will put, you will get the reciprocation for it, but provided you will follow this guidance fully. Okay, so this is all I have for you right now. Okay, if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can email me at girosmeditations@gmail.com, and you can get your own personal reading for your personal situation, and also with guidance, all the guidance you require to move ahead with your life.